Welcome back to 9XE The Show. You guys know that along with news from Bollywood, we get you the hottest happenings from the world of Hollywood too. So let's have a look at what Hollywood has in store for us. The young cast of Insurgent has achieved a lot of recognition for their work in the film as well as their roles outside of the Divergent series. At the film's premiere, actor Ansel Elgort spoke about how he deals with being a famous face, especially when that face is on magazine covers.
I pick it up and I buy it, and I'm like, isn't he a handsome devil? And the girl at the counter is like... One time I went to one of those like newsstands, you know, in New York. I live here. And I asked him if this, because in the GQ one, there was a lot of different guys on the cover. And I was like, does this guy sell well? He was like, yeah, it sounded good. Yeah, it sounded good. And I was like, does he sell well? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, he looked kind of like you. You could make him money. And I was like, thanks.
But despite all the fame, they are still grounded. The cast had nothing but praise for lead actress Shailene Woodley and her affinity for giving hugs.
I'd say it was like 40 plus. Can't get enough. I want more. Seriously, some Shailene stuff.
Honestly, not too many because I've just been trying to keep my immune system up.
Yeah, Shay and I are like, I mean, we're sisters. I mean, she's the little sister I never had, and we keep in touch. We talk every day almost, and you know, we're blessed to have each other because Shay is one of those amazingly grounded, real human beings, and that's very hard to find in Hollywood. I mean, I don't know people who are like that who are 40, and this girl's 23 years old, and you just forget that she's so young because there's such a rich quality about her.
Now let's look back at Bollywood to see what the box office numbers have in store for us.
What's up guys, I'm Nafisa Sharma and welcome to Bollywood box office. इस हफ्ते हमने देखी Hunter. Now let me give you a little dope on this movie. Well, this movie did not get a release date for quite some time and it also did not have any superstar that featured in it. Now considering all these facts, I must say that Hunter had a pretty decent opening weekend. Let's have a look at the collections. On Friday, Hunter collected 1.45 crores. On Saturday, Hunter collected 1.80 crores. And on Sunday, Hunter collected 2 crores. The total collection for Hunter was 5.25 crores. Well, now let's see if the collections for Hunter increase or they just drop and the movie flops. And that's not all. I'm also going to talk about another movie, NH10, which released last week. And the opening weekend collection for NH10 was 12.95 crores. Now we all know that this was a woman-oriented movie and it was the first time that Anushka Sharma took to production. And I must say that such movies should be made more often. So the total collection for NH10 for the first 10 days is 24.80 crores and I absolutely loved this movie. I think such movies should be made more often. That's all from Bollywood box office from my side. I'm going to see you guys next week. Until then, bye guys.
So you just saw how the box office numbers of NH10 have been soaring. But if you ask the critic Kamal Arkan, he has another story. In his review of the movie, KRK said NH10 would not make more than 15 to 20 crores. He also thinks that the film somehow had a bearing on India's cricket match against Bangladesh. He tweeted, "Don't blame Indian team today because they are playing this match after watching depressing film. Hashtag NH10 so they all are depressed. Hashtag India versus Bangladesh." The thing is, if the film really was all that bad, we get his comments, but the fact is that respectable critics have praised NH10. In his review, Rajiv Masan said, "For extended portions of the film, I found myself holding my breath, concerned for the safety of the protagonists. Singh transports you front and center to the heart of the action." Mayank Shekhar reviewed NH10 and said, "What you're left with are some seriously startling scenes and images that rattle you off your theater seat." Should we take the reviews of this man called KRK seriously? How can we respect a man who swears at a woman's film, or any film for that matter? Like you read on 9xe.com, KRK swore at Anushka's film, and he did this not once, but 6 times. In his 15-minute review, he spends close to 12 minutes just disclosing the film's entire storyline. Like seriously, everything. Only 3 minutes are spent reviewing the movie. Apart from swearing at the makers, he disses a scene where Anushka smokes a cigarette next to her attacker. Now the other critics have lauded this scene for showing an actress in a new light. Critic Ani Rudguha said, "This scene is a marvelous moment that breaks gender stereotypes." But what else can you expect from KRK, a man who has constantly put down women with his offensive tweets? In his rant, he ignored the fact that the film moves away from portraying the heroine as a damsel in distress. Instead, he calls out director Navdeep Singh for making the plotline too convenient. Of course, he used the choicest words to do that. While respected critics like Anupama Chopra gave NH10 3.5 stars and Raja Sen gave it 4 out of 5 stars, in KRK's esteemed opinion, the film deserved only 1 star. As if hitting out Anushka's maiden venture as a producer was not enough, he had to make a personal remark too. He tweeted, "Mary Bai, at I'm V. Kohli, if you will spend your 75% time for your love and her film, then you will get out like this only, and my prediction never fail. According to my source, at Anushka Sharma has reached to Australia last night, so how should poor Virat Kohli play good cricket without energy?" Well, looks like KRK's sources are the voices in his head because Anushka is nowhere near Australia. She's in another country altogether. This man really needs a reality check. But what's really annoying is that we think nothing of filing FIRs against people who swear at other famous people with their knowledge and in their presence, but something like swearing during a film review goes unnoticed. Looks like we really need to get our priorities right. KRK, hope you've tuned in. And I know you guys continue to tune into the show and check out our site 9xe.com and also our YouTube channel. Also, you totally should download the 9xe app on your Android and iOS phones to get the latest updates from the world of entertainment. That's all from me. I'll see you guys on Friday with another amazing episode of 9xe The Show. Bye. Mwah.